Hi, my name is Jesse Vega, and come join me as we do a Q&A on me discussing the film, So How About the Fettucini? The short film is basically about Kevin, who gets persuaded by his best friend Brandon on going on a dating app service by stepping out of his comfort zone, because I guess he didn't really have any success on dating personally. He has like trouble on having like communication skills with dating outside of social media and the dating apps. So he goes on the dating app service, which is called Grinder.
To have his babies.
It's like you found a unicorn. A jacticorn.
A Jack the Corn who makes me laugh, and he has a job that doesn't involve him promoting himself on Instagram.
Well, 10 points for Gryffindor.
Shit.
But then when they get to meet in person, there's a lot of mixed communication where Kevin doesn't get to be successful in the guy that he meets, and he kind of gets snubbed, and you kind of find out why when you watch the film, and that's all I'm gonna say. I wanted him to be a little bit bougie. I wanted him to be a little bit like have these high expectations of like, as you see in the first scene where he's like, oh, Brooklyn is far. So Brooklyn is far.
You took the A train. A good third of the way is express. Welcome.
Where he's like already like kind of over the fact that he had to travel all the way to Kevin's apartment, and you kind of assume thinking like, oh, he's bougie. He probably thought he was gonna get picked up, and if he had a car. So I wanted him to be a little bit flirtatious. I wanted him to play a little bit more with his like voice and having this sexy tone. The only difference that I would say about Ronald is I would never go and give somebody a gift when I first meet them and then take it away. That is something I would never do. I don't think I ever did that. I did date people from Brooklyn, but I never bought them anything because I don't do that. I never did that. Like I have dated a lot of people and I've traveled to people, so that's kind of a little bit alike, but I never gave somebody a gift. That, no. Okay, so the way I found out was through a casting network. It was backstage. They were looking for some actors for LGBT film called How About That Fettuccine? It was actually called How About That Fettuccine. And so now they added the So How About That Fettuccine, because in the scene, the Ronald, he says, so how about that fettuccine? Because he was expecting fettuccine. I don't know if I can remember very clearly, but we filmed it in April, which was this year. And I originally submitted for the role of the best friend, and I think I submitted for Ronald. I'm not really too sure. But when the director kind of casted me, he was like, there's going to be a little bit of partial nudity. Now, mind you, I'm like, how partial? Are we talking about buttocks? Because I don't know. Like, what are you discussing? What are you saying? I don't know what you're saying. But it was not, like, if you see the film, it wasn't like kind of like, oh, stripped down naked and you're going to go and have like dry humping. No, it was kind of a little bit one of those quickie schemes. So it was all fully clothed. So thank God. Nathaniel was amazing. We did a lot. It was very give and take. While I was there, I wanted to like kind of have like a little bit of like kind of a flirtatious thing with Nathaniel, because you know when you're dealing with actors, you don't know them all in the wall, so it's like to play like you're interested in them and kind of like feeling them is hard. So you had to like we had a little bit of conversations. I kind of played with him in between takes, like, oh my God, he's so good looking or whatever the case may be, just to give the character a little bit more of a freedom to express himself, to like find some things about Kevin, Nathaniel, where he kind of finds them interesting. So it was fun. I had a really good time on set. We took it for like about 2 days. I think we did reshoots. I'm not too sure, but it was fun and I had a great time. It was quick, it was easy, and I enjoyed it. One advice that I can take away from the film is get to know somebody before you even put all your eggs in one basket. Don't just be like going based on a picture, a dick pic, and be like, oh my God, he's the man of my life or she's the woman of my dreams. And then when you finally get to meet them, is not what you thought. Because I've had a lot of those situations in my past dating life where I'm like, oh wow, he's so cute, and you know he's adorable in his pictures. And sometimes some people you could be fooled by a lot of pictures. Sometimes they look good in person, then they look good in pictures, and some people look good in pictures, then they look good in person. So you have to like take your time with getting to know somebody before you even be like, oh, he's adorable, he's the man of my dreams, and then you find out that he's just horrible, bad personality. He's too controlling. He's not communicative enough. He's not funny, and then you're like stuck with that person for that one day. You're like, so how do I get out of this situation? Well, first off, it talks a little bit about the LGBT scene. I mean, if you know about the LGBT community, this happens all the time where a lot of guys nowadays, they don't get to know somebody. They just see a picture, a dick pic, an unsolicited dick pic, and boom, they're very like, whoa, I'm really in love, but yet you don't know their first name, you don't know what's their favorite color, you don't know what their likes, their dislikes, their fears, what drives them. So I think it talks a little bit about the scene and how the dating life is all about just social media per se. You go on your phone and you're like, oh wow, this guy's cute. Oh, he's like 15 miles away from me. I remember back then I used to go on Adam for Adam, and this was way before I got into my relationship. And after that, I cut that shit off, so I was not dealing with that no more. But now it's like everything is so easy to meet somebody where they're like kind of like you could be at any area and you're like, oh, he's like 15 miles away from here. So I think what you should watch is basically get to know how the dating life is. And also you should watch because it's a holiday film. It's out for the holidays, so I think that's another reason why you can watch it. Thank you so much for watching this Q&A with me. So how about that fettuccine? Make sure you like, subscribe, The Crooked Gene on YouTube. Directed and produced by Will McNair. And also like and share with all your friends. We're already over like going beyond 500 views. So tell everybody, watch it for the holidays, and follow all the actors that's within the film. Thank you so much for watching this Q&A. I'm Jesse Vega and I love you guys. And I'll see you guys in 2019. Bye.